sun is sunning. And she's doing a great job. So that's my like assistant for the evening is Miss Sunshine. It's been a minute, I feel like, since we gathered together. I've missed y'all. I have. At the end of our session tonight, we are going to be doing live tarot card readings. You know what? What am I doing? I'm trying to figure out a plug situation. So hold on a sec. I mean, me and technology. Isn't Mercury out of retrograde? I swear to you, this Mercury retrograde has been kicking my ass because it's like all of my electronics are like mad at me. Hey, Laura. How are you, babe? If you're new or just joining me, say hi in the chat. Always so grateful that you're here and spending time with me. It means so much. And we'll get started. Got a lot of cool things to talk about this evening. Look at that sunshine, though. Doesn't that look pretty? We love her. Where did I put my cheat sheet? Hold on. Cheat sheet. It's really my pricing sheet because I don't have anything memorized. But is there anything that anyone wanted to look at specifically before I kind of dive into all the stones that we have to show you this evening? Anything specific that you wanted to talk about? Before I dive into the stones. Hey, Jen. The deck I'm featuring this evening is called the Way Home Tarot. This is a really cool indie deck. I will warn you guys, it does not come with, what are they called? A guidebook. No guidebook. This is $53.95. Again, this is a self-published deck. So self-published means the artist who created this is publishing it themselves. So you're not just supporting this small business owner, but you're supporting an artist. Really, really beautiful deck. And at the end, we will start pulling some cards. But I want to take advantage of this gorgeous sunshine and kind of like go through all the beautiful stones that we have this evening. Some of you may know that my poor Poncho passed away last week. It was kind of unexpected, you know, like I think it was within 10 days. They told us he had cancer. We had him have a surgery and then, or like he had a mass, then he had a surgery and then he passed. So it was really intense. And so tonight's stones are kind of like what my soul was craving, but I just feel like anyone I talk to right now is like going through it, not to mention just like the general state of our world, right? Like it's a little too much. So, oh, don't be sorry. Yeah, I mean, thank you. I appreciate it. But it's like, you know, that's the cycle of being a pet mom, you know, like you know all that stuff's gonna happen. So all the stones in tonight's reading are, yeah, everyone's going through it, are here to help soothe you and calm you. If you guys don't mind, like, let me know in the chat, like maybe something that it is the cycle of being a pet mom. Yeah. Let me know in the chat, like maybe something that you're moving through, and then I can kind of start there. I think I'm just going to start with green calcite because it's right in front of me. So green calcite is so beautiful. Here, let me move this because it's creating shadow. You are creating a shadow that we do not need, friend. There we go. It's just, look how pretty that is. Green calcite reminds us to stay heart wide open, even when the world feels really unfriendly. And I just feel like all of us could use some green calcite right now. These gorgeous bracelets. How much are you? Did I not ask? I added you to my list. These are only $12.75, 6mm beads. The majority of my calcite is sourced from Mexico. So just so beautiful. A great thing to wear when you're just like, especially if you're going into like a difficult conversation with a friend or something that you just want to use to like, just like difficult situations, like green calcite just kind of reminds us like, we could become hard and bitter and have rough edges, or we could just like honor ourselves and doing this. If you guys are new here and you want to claim in the chat, you're just gonna say claim and your name. Um, if it's your first time ordering from me, there is a form in my bio. It takes 45 seconds to complete. So all of my items are up on my website, and then I just invoice you through the website. I create a bin for you. So I also have these gorgeous green calcite palm stones. Aren't those so pretty? But calcite in general, I feel like is super underrated. And here's the thing, I think it needs to be talked about more because calcite, it's subtle energy, it's gentle, especially if you're very energy sensitive like I am. I'm gonna guess a lot of you are. And I feel like it does deeper healing than people give it credit for. These gorgeous palm stones are $15.85. $15.85. Hey, Keto Mom, what's your name? Hey, Sean, hello. We're talking about the benefits of green calcite and how it helps us stay heart wide open in a world that feels very, very unfriendly lately. I also have these green calcite chunks. Aren't those so divine? Is it your fave? It's one of mine, honestly. These little guys are $15.85, so you could get either a palm or a chunk for $15.85. They're so pretty. And then we have Mama Chunk. Is it the first one? How much is Mama Chunk? Wow, I thought that was wrong for a second. She's $48.65. That's a steal, if I do say so myself. I was like, wait, did I price that wrong? That's beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous chunk of green calcite. And I feel like these are great things to have in like communal areas in your home, where people are chatting. The kitchen, where it's not near anything wet or too hot. Your living room. This little calcite dragon is $22.65. This little green calcite Brachiosaurus, is that what this is $22.65. And then I have even smaller, who's this guy? Stego? Stego is $18.65. And then small green calcite horse friend is $18.65. Yeah, so that's it for my green calcite. It's quite a spectacular collection of magic. But again, heart wide open, really, really soft and soothing stones. Some of my favorites. Blue calcite is a close second. I like to joke that this is my road rage stone. I keep some in my center console of my car because it keeps me calm, cool, and collected. I can get quite angry in my car. It's like the one place in my life where I haven't gotten sober yet. I swear to God. So these palm stones are $13.85. Yes. Hey, Amelia. Absolutely stunning. Let me build a bin for you. Oh, geez, I haven't even pulled my bin cart over. I'm just kind of like in a fog today. I mean, granted, my dog just died, so I'm allowed to be a little messy. I think so. All right, let me grab my stickies. Where'd you go? There they are. Let me grab my Sharpie. Amelia. Excuse me, love bug. Beep, beep, Daisy. Beep, beep. Daisy's like, what are you doing, Mom? Thanks for the permission, friend. Okay. Amelia, I'm starting a bin for you. Thank you so much. So gorgeous. You've had calcite on your mind? That's so fascinating. Great minds think alike, I suppose. I just feel like everyone is so stressed. Oh, Andriana, you know what I thought about for you? Because I don't know if Lisa's on tonight, but Lisa, we are just getting into blue right now. Lisa did this thing where she does sun point, which is like energy healing. I know it's apples to oranges of what you do, but she created a bin of palm stones that sits before her and her client and like lets them choose one. I don't know. I just thought that was a cool idea. I thought I'd mention it. Anyway, but we literally are on blue calcite. The palm stones are $13.85. And the big blue chunks, which I personally keep in my center console, are $15.85. Is that right? You know what? We'll honor it. $15.95. Okay. All right, Miss Ma'am. Blue calcite is one of the more soothing stones on the planet. It's about peace and calm. And that's why I joke it's my road rage stone. Also, as you know, see here, it's fairly inexpensive. So it's like you can stock up on it. And calcite just has very subtle, soothing energy. You want a chonk? Which one would you prefer, babe? We've got A or B. They're both gorge. And the sun is doing this weird thing. It's like playing with me right now. I'm trying to get everything in the sunshine. Sooner than later, we will get away from, we will have these gorgeous sunny summer days and won't have to worry about this anymore. A, you got it, babe. So pretty. Let me create a bin for you. Thanks, friend. Hi, Tracy. And then, so that's all I have in blue calcite right now is the chonks and the palm stones. Okay. But I also have blue chalcedony. This is all I have left until, quite frankly, next September, which is like freaking me out a little bit, but hey. Thanks, friends. I have these little chalcedony moons, and I have these gorgeous chalcedony frogs. I'm shocked the frogs are still here. Maybe like my frog obsessed people have decided not to add to their collection lately. I don't know. But the moons are $12.75 and the frogs are $59.85. Chalcedony. Chalcedony is great for nervous system rebalancing, regulation. I have a teacher who swears with it. You're frogged out. Hey, I get it, friend. Sometimes you need to switch things up. But I mean, look at that glow. Isn't that crazy? And these carvings are just so gorgeous. Hey, Jen, welcome back. My dogs tell your dogs hello. And the two gentlemen I purchased from, they worked in one of those kind of sweatshop factories in China and then broke off on their own and started their own kind of like mini factory where all of the carvings are done by hand. And so it's kind of hard to see, but like the details on these are just exquisite. And if you know anything about chalcedony, I know it seems expensive, but these are actually really great prices. Aw. Okay. We're going to get into purple here really quickly. We have lepidolite, which is my fave. Lepidolite has lithium in it, and it's known as the kind of like the lavender of crystals. I'm sure you guys are sick of me saying that now, but this is really good for stress relief and anxiety. Whew. And I like to keep some in my bedroom because I find it helps me with sleep. I have like severe sleep issues, which I'm currently working on with my doctor. But hey, throwing a little crystal in there never hurts. And it's funny because I sold the lepidolite sphere that was in my bedroom. I need to put some back in there. Yeah. Aw, thanks, guys. These gorgeous hearts are $23.40. These come from Peru, tons of mica sparkle. These are just gorgeous. Like absolutely stunning. And then I have one sphere. And this sphere is, again, also from Peru. And this is $58.65. So if she doesn't sell tonight, she may be going in my bedroom this evening to help me with my sleep, get my sleep patterns back in action. I have one left of the unicorn stone bracelets. These are 6mm beads. Unicorn stone has a base of lepidolite. You can see that gorgeous purple. And then in there, here, let me see if I can zoom. There we go. That way I can stay in the sunshine. These are, it's lepidolite, and then it also has pink tourmaline, which is the pink. That yellowish color, or sometimes almost like greenish, is Clevelandite. And then it sometimes has some smoky quartz in there as well. So, fun fact, if you ever buy unicorn stone and this looks like a bright blue, that means it's been heat treated. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but if you ever see unicorn stone with blue spots in it instead of like this yellowish or greenish color, that just means it's been heat treated. This bracelet is $15.85. So I also quickly wanted to mention phosphiterite. Phosphiterite is a pricey little hoe for the fact that it's very much like turquoise in how soft it is. It's one of the softest stones out there, and so it's very hard to carve it. Phosphiterite is, again, very soothing, very calming, and I find it just kind of like, it has a lot of similar properties to me than like lepidolite, like that lavender of crystals, but it's just, it feels like a warm hug is the best way to describe it. Like I have it in my hand right now and I feel like I want to go take a nap. I'm not gonna lie. These are $18.75 each. These are 6mm beads. And then I have one gorgeous sphere. Not pretty. Look at that color. Isn't it crazy that nature made something in that color? Like it's just so like it just blows my mind that all of these are natural and like came out of the ground. Granted, have they been like polished and carved and all the things? Sure, but like it's just so insane to me. Anyway, this gorgeous sphere is $93.36. I wasn't lying when I said phosphiterite is expensive. I feel like people either get phosphiterite or they're like pass, you know. I have one baby gray calcite horse. If you're interested in celebrating the year of the horse, gray calcite is about loyalty, and this is 1865. And then howlite. I don't talk a lot about howlite. Howlite is an opaque white stone. They sometimes dye it and pretend that it's turquoise. But howlite is the stone of purity, and so really about like coming back to self. These gorgeous spiny little seashells are $17.65. So, and then again, quick shameless plug. This is the deck I'm going to be reading from in a little bit. This is the Way Home Tarot. It's an indie deck, meaning that it's independently published by the artist. So you're not just supporting me, but a small artisan. And this is $53.95. You'll be able to see it more in action. But it's a really cool deck. It does not come with a guidebook. It does not come with a guidebook. So that's just something for y'all to think about. All right, let's get into some yellow calcite. I have these gorgeous yellow calcite chunks. Yellow calcite is the stone of joy and positivity. These yellow calcite chunks are $22.65. These come from Mexico. That's where most of my calcite comes from. Just absolutely stunning. What's a bummer? These are little yellow calcite hearts. This calcite, yellow calcite actually comes from Utah. You need a chunk? Okay. I have 3 of them up here right now. So we'll call this one A. Kind of flatter, I guess. We'll call this one B. It's kind of got like some gemmy type action on the top here. And then this one is C. I think that's the first one I was showing you guys. I mean, they're all spectacular, if I do say so myself. And as you can see, there is a little bit of fallout. Fallout means like a natural crystal where like pieces come off of it. So that will happen in the package. Oh, no guidebook. That's a bummer. Yeah, you know, there's different schools of thought on that though, because some people like the idea of like not relying on the guidebook at all. B. Okay. B, you got it. Thank you, friend. That's for Adriana. Amelia, aka Mallory, would like one as well. Would you like, and I can pull some more if you don't like either of these. I have A and B. I mean, they're both spectacular. Isn't that crazy? So you would like a bracelet in the yellow? I think that would be kind of cool. I'm being a terrible student right now and joining while in class. Good for you, friend. I can pick. I'm going with this one. So pretty. Thanks, Amelia. I'm putting that in your bin. Okay, and then the little baby yellow hearts. Again, this is from Utah, so we already know it's going to be more expensive. These are $18.95. $18.95. And then I have little baby yellow calcite rubber duckies. If you're like doing some inner child work, I feel like this is perfect. Again, yellow calcite is the stone of joy and positivity. The little baby ducks are $11.65. Yes, big beads. Okay, I'll keep my eye out. There is a couple. You haven't seen me do a lot of new items lately because there's a bunch of crystal shows coming up in April. Tracy is claiming a duck. Thanks, Tracy. If you're new here and you want to claim in the chat, feel free. There's a form in my bio that you're going to fill out. It takes 45 seconds. And then you're going to get an invoice from me later this evening and items shipped tomorrow. Thanks, Tracy. In yellow calcite, I also found this the other day. I was psyched. Yellow calcite sphere. I don't know if I'll get these in again because these are hard to find. Very hard to find. I don't know why. I don't know if like calcite is hard to carve in a sphere shape. I don't find a lot of calcite spheres in any color. I don't think I've ever seen a green calcite sphere, which is honestly a goddamn shame. Yellow calcite sphere is $28.65. $28.65. So very well priced. So like a little ball of glowing happiness. I mean, it almost doesn't look real. It all like in this light. It's so pretty. So pretty. Okay. I think that's it for yellow calcite. Another one I'm going to talk to you about tonight is called Hewlinite. Okay, this is Hewlinite. Aren't these pretty? And Hewlinite is in the zeolite family, meaning that it is it's like a freshwater specimen rather than most crystals that we find are like saltwater specimens, which is kind of fascinating. And Hewlinite is really about just calm, reset, and rebalancing. So I just felt like that, like as we're moving into spring, like just like the perfect stone to kind of like accompany that type of beautiful, gentle energy. Hewlinite, these are $22.65 and I have 3 of them. And I just feel like they're spectacular. They're pretty. It's like so funny. I forgot to put the music on before I started, and I was like, you know what? Like I'm just like feeling the zen. I'm feeling the quiet. So claim the second one I showed, which is this one. Is this the one, Tracy? So beautiful. And also anything with druzy, which these have, right? Like basically sparkly rough patches. It's doing a lot of energetic lifting and set in the sense that it's said to like act like a sponge where it's absorbing negative energy and providing you with like positive, gentle energy. So pretty. Thank you so much, Tracy. All right, now we're going to move into pinks. I mean, should we start with the showstopper or why not? Look at her. I mean, she barely fits on my screen. Isn't that insane? This is a pink calcite heart. She's $95. I believe she's almost 3 pounds. And pink calcite is really about self-love. It's about love in general. It's really helpful if you're doing any work tied to self-worth. Yeah, she's a showstopper. I mean, and I don't know if it's coming through, but she's quite gemmy, if that makes sense. Really, really beautiful. I mean, I stopped. I'm not a heart girl. You guys know this. I don't stop, although I do have other hearts tonight as well. I don't stock a ton of hearts, right? Like I only stock hearts when it's like I see them and I'm like, must have, give to me. She's so, so beautiful. Oh, and I forgot to grab it, so let me do that right now. Do I buy as well as sell? I buy from wholesalers around the world. Yeah. Are you a wholesaler, Korean Drew? Um, is this pink opal? No, friend. This is actually pink calcite. Isn't that gorgeous? Pink opal, I can show you really quickly if you're interested. Hold on. This is pink opal. See the difference? So it's like, granted, this wasn't given a high shine, but do you see it's like a very, very, very pale baby pink. And this is like, it's like a deeper pink. Anyhow. And then I also have, you have a piece of jade in the shape of an apple. That is so cool, friend. Good for you. This is a pink calcite pyramid. It's $36.25. Isn't that gorgeous? Like that glow. And pink calcite, especially mangano. Do you see the difference? So this is mangano. This is regular pink calcite. There we go. We finally solved the debate. Oh, you bought a dragon for me. Amazing. Oh, was it a pink calcite dragon? But these are so, so pretty. I just love it. And I love pyramids for so many reasons, but I love them for our altars and I love them for crystal grids as well. Oh, pink opal dragon. Oh my goodness. I don't even remember. Girl, there have been so many amazing stones over the years. I'm starting to lose track. It's making me sad. Okay, now we're going to talk about our bestie, flower agate. Flower agate is like a hug from an old friend. Oh my gosh, hello. How are you? I believe your name starts with a B. Is that correct? And these are flower agate palm stones. I love the glow on these. These are $15.85. Absolutely spectacular. Good to see you, B. And then I also have a moon. This is my very last moon. It's looking for its forever home. This is $14.85. And then I also have these spectacular bracelets. These say they're 8 millimeters, but I would say these are almost 9 millimeter. And these are $15.85. So again, flower agate is like a really supportive friend. You're having a really shit day. Flower agate is like, I got you, boo. Like, let me give you a hug. Let me sit you down. Do you need a glass of wine? Do you need a tea? What do you need? Like, just like your friend where you can just like be yourself around it. Like, flower agate has such loving, supportive energy. I also have this absolutely spectacular AAA quality sphere. I mean, look at that. Is that not unbelievable? And I love the druzy pocket. This sphere is $43.65. AR 2020. I believe you're new here. Is that right? Or am I just not recognizing your handle? What's your name, friend? It's so gorgeous. Is that Ashley? AR 2020. No, it's Ashley. Okay, perfect. Hey, Ashley. Okay, cool. We were talking on chat before. Okay, awesome. Absolutely spectacular. And I feel like it's very well priced for what it is. Like, I think it's going to blow your mind when you see it in person. You're going to be like, whoa, what is this? While I'm on that topic, I'm going to just show you this guy too, because I know you had your eye on him. This is a gorgeous agate and quartz tower. Why can't I speak today? I think I'm just like I'm like so mellowed out. I feel like I don't do any drugs or drink, right? I'm sober. I feel like I smoked pot before I came on this live. I'm like so mellow. Like, and I mean it truly just tells you like the power of the stones, right? Um but agate is very grounding and druzy is very kind of protective, again, transmuting that energy from negativity to positivity. This spectacular tower is $68.25. I recently lowered the price on it because unfortunately I got a shitty price on it, but I'm okay with it because honestly, it's one of those ones that if it lives with me forever, I'm all right. It's gorge. You got it, friend. He's a beaut. Thank you so much, Ashley. That's a good claim. Like I just love these like kind of really unusual one of a kind pieces that you're never going to find anywhere else, you know? And that's what most of my sales are going to start leaning towards, where it's like I'll talk about things that I have on my website, but really I want to start like doing more one of a kinds in the yellow. The yellow sphere, this is yellow calcite. This is $28.65. Spectacular. All right, we're going to talk really quickly about morganite. Morganite is like super soothing, very chill, and the yellow sphere is really cool, isn't it? Especially with this like current sunshine glow that we have going on here. Morganite, I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can get up close. But it's like, it looks like it's opaque, but it's not. It's like mostly opaque, but you can like see like the crackliness in it. I don't know how else to describe it. These beautiful bracelets are $13.85. And I would say it very much mirrors the energy of pink calcite in that it's just very soft, very loving, very gentle, and pretty nurturing. So if you have like I use my bracelets all the time, like depending on what day I'm having, right? So like today I needed a little bit of magic. some grounding smoky, self-love and grounding garnet. But it's like if you need a day where you're like, oh, I just need to be like gentle with myself today, boom, like. And as I understand it, when you put things on your left wrist, it's for you. I'm also feeling very like energy depleted today, so that's why I went with the Labradorite because I haven't been sleeping very well. And then if you put it on your right wrist, it said to give it to the other person. So, fun facts. Selenite, Tracy, we have Tracy's. I have one more of these in case you're interested in it. Let me see if I can get it to glow. Oh, did you come unplugged? How cute. Did everything came unplugged. That's adorbs. We love that. Hold on. Okay. Let me turn that back on. So this is Tracy's lamp, and I have one more, which I can show you if you like it. This comes with, it's like a light bulb that goes inside, and it does have a cord. So that's just this doesn't get very hot, but it's just something for you to think about. Like I wouldn't leave this with the house in the house unattended kind of vibes. Whereas like an LED light like this one, this doesn't get hot at all. So. You know what? You could be kind of fun. You can put together like a box for the week so you can get a little piece of the theme. Oh, like a subscription box? I've thought about that, but like I feel like so many of my VIPs have bought so much, like I would worry about repeats and things. I don't know. But I've been toying with that idea, if that's what you're meaning. Anyway, these gorgeous selenite lamps, I have one left now because this one is Tracy's. This is $53.95. She's a steal. Okay. Then we have Mama Sphere. Look at her. Look at her. Okay. The sun is going away. No. But do you see that? The Katoyancy? Oh my God. I can barely hold it. Look how big that thing is. This is like a great one for the bedside table. And this is we're gonna have to do some voice memos to each other so you can like tell me more of what you're thinking because I don't know if I'm necessarily getting the gist, but I'm always open to new ideas. So let's chat. But this is $89.23. And it's because she's a heavy little hoe. I want to say this is 4 pounds of crystal, which is kind of insane. But like this is just a very special sphere. Oh my God, she's so heavy. I'm gonna grab my lamp now because the sun is going away. Come over here, lamp. I had to get a new lamp the other day. I was just sitting at my desk the other day and all of a sudden I heard like the spark and my old lamp just decided to die. It was the craziest thing in the whole wide world. Yes, please do. Selenite bracelets. These are $15.85. Really, really beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And then I have these baby towers. I mean, even in the artificial light, they do quite a bit. The baby towers are $18.95. And what I see a lot of people do is get 2 of them and like, put them on your mantle. Put the one on either side of your computer. Put one on either bedside table. You don't have to, but it's just a thought. Like I have a lot of people who buy those in pairs. And I think that's everything. Oh, also, I just found these when I was going through the office. These are Caribbean calcite hearts. I mean, here I am telling you I don't buy a lot of hearts, but apparently I do. But the color on these just is mesmerizing. These, I don't have the price off the top of my head. I want to say they're $24 and change, $24.85, I believe. But Caribbean blue calcite is much like its counterpart, blue calcite. Just look at, isn't that like nature is just so amazing. This came out of the ground, humans. Oh, just so good. So good. I'll keep my eye out for those when I go to the gem shows. The gem show is, I believe, April 17th. So I'll definitely keep my eyes peeled for some clear quartz spheres because I'm very particular with my clear quartz spheres. Very particular. So I think that's it. Does anyone have anything that they want to see again? Any questions on anything? The night before your birthday. I love that. Look how that worked out. It'll be like a post-birthday gift by the time I ship it to you, but okay, should we read some tarot? I'm sorry I'm so sleepy. These stones are literally putting me to sleep. This green dinosaur, this is a Brachiosaurus, and this is 2465. And then this one is a baby stego. See the size difference? And this is 1865. So I think this is Brachio. I think I got that right. Starting to learn my dinosaurs. So Brachiosaurus, stego. 24 and change, 18 and change. They're so cute. The Caribbean calcite. Oh, the Hewlinite. Hewlinite. So I have this one, we'll call this one A, and this one B. A, B. A, B. They're so pretty. Seriously, like this table is like putting me to sleep. Like it's just, yeah. And this is Hewlinite, so that the name will be spelled out on your invoice. But Hewlinite is a zeolite from India. Really cool because I think you have some that's some red stilbite in there as well. That's dope. Very cool. Let me put this in your bin. Thank you, Amelia. Oh, and you were looking at dragon, friend? Is this who you needed? This is a dragon, and he is 2465. Cutie patootie little dragon. This is green calcite. So anything green calcite is like basically reminding us to keep our heart wide open, even when the world feels really intense. It's a huge heart chakra healer and opener. And yeah, we love our green calcite. It's funny, if he didn't sell tonight, I was gonna add him to my personal collection because I think he's so stinking cute. You got it, friend. Thank you so much. All right. Anyone else have any questions for me? Don't be shy. Otherwise, we can just dive into some tarot reading. I want these sales to be like more casual and not so salesy. So hopefully that's how they're feeling. It's hard being a small business owner because you're like, buy my stuff. But it's also like, why are you doing the work that you're doing? The reason I'm doing the work that I'm doing is because I actually believe in the healing power of all this. Oh, and let's not forget this gorgeous lamp. This is a clear quartz rose. I mean, it's absolutely spectacular. And then this is a pomegranate root base with an LED light, and it has a little on and off switch. It has a plug and a USB. So pretty. That is $95.23. You can attest it feels chill, right? Okay, cool. That makes my heart happy. All right. If you would like a reading, put your name and how you're feeling tonight in the chat. Yeah, the view is pretty sick, but like, do you see all the trees that went down? We have like lost so many trees, and I can like see kind of my neighbor's roof over there, which is really pissing me off because I couldn't see them before. Laura is feeling blah. All right, Laura, let's check in. Well, you're feeling blocked because you're not taking good care of yourself. You're not taking good care of yourself. So you have the Empress in the center of your reading, and it's in reverse. And it's kind of like I'm not telling you anything you don't know. This could be burning the candle at both ends, working long hours, not eating healthy, not sleeping right, like just kind of like beating yourself up. And the universe like is asking you to give yourself some tender care, just tender, tender care. You also have this Mother of Pentacles in reverse. And again, this is like big goddess energy in reverse. So it's just like they're really asking you to slow down and like shower yourself in love. And it's also echoed by the fact that you have this Four of Swords here, which is really about like protecting your peace. Protecting your peace is really what I'm getting. Your crystal prescription, Laura, I'm going to go with I mean, really any kind of calcite, but I just feel like anything that's like soothing and calming and really like kind to your system, like your system is just, you're overwhelmed, you're burnt out, essentially. You're burnt out. So I hope that was useful, friend. Thank you for being here. Hi, sweet Priscilla. So I don't do personal readings on my live, but if you want me to do a general read, just throw your name back in the chat and how you're feeling. Andriana is grieving and nostalgic. Okay, so the Andriana, the card in the center of your reading is the Tower. And this just means to me that there's systems or things in your life that are crumbling and moving away. Um, uh, I feel like the grief might be over like the loss of a friendship, the loss of a way you thought things were going to go. Sometimes this can be a breakup, but it's almost like a necessary change. And like, this, and that there's like so much magic waiting for you on the other side of this, but it feels really intense and really painful right now. You also have this Six of Wands where the universe just wants to remind you, like, hey girl, hey, like stay in your lane, keep doing you, keeping holding your head up high. There's more people watching you and more people inspired by you than they tell you. Okay, so like it goes to my theory, like think about supermodels, right? And like how gorgeous they are. Like, and I have friends that are just so stunning and they don't hear it enough, like not that they need to hear it, but they can become very insecure because they're so pretty that everyone thinks that they're being told that they're gorgeous all the time when in fact they're not, because everyone just assumes that they know that they're gorgeous. Does that make sense? I know that's like very superficial, but like you get the gist. And I feel like you are an incredible healer. You're probably the rock of your friend group. There's more people in your circle that look up to you and admire you than like they let on. So, you're not told that enough, though. You're not told that enough. And then you also have this gorgeous Ten of Cups energy, which is basically saying, like, again, I feel like that's the rainbow after the storm. Like the Ten of Cups is about contentment, about happiness, about bliss. And it's coming. It's on the way, but like you're just in it right now, and they just want to remind you, like, this is yours. This is yours too. And there might be even moments of joy and silliness and revelry in the grief that you're processing at the moment. So the stone I'm going to recommend to you always for grief is lepidolite. Anytime anyone asks me, like, I think every crystal healer does it differently, but like for me, if someone's grieving, I'm sending them lepidolite because I just find it to be so soothing, really helps with anxiety and negative thought patterns. So, yeah. Oh, you're welcome, my fellow supermodel. Okay, and let's see here. Priscilla, we're going to go back to you. Priscilla, are you still here, Lovebug? Priscilla is confused. We'll see if anything comes through for love. for sweet Priscilla. She might have gotten frustrated and dropped off. Okay, there she is. Hey, girl. Okay. I mean, the biggest message I'm getting for you is to stop dimming your light to fit into certain spaces or scenarios. Because it, like, instead of being like, I'm confused about whether or not this person loves me, they're like, you are a goddess, you are phenomenal, and if anyone leaves you feeling confused, they need to get the fuck out of your life. Because the right person who comes into your life is going to realize like what a gorgeous goddess you are and is just going to like worship the ground you walk on from day dot. From day dot. They're going to lock it down. You're going to know exactly what's happening next. And I hate to say it, but it's just guys know what they want if that's your preference. I mean, Lord help me. I mean, that's my preference, but sometimes I wish it wasn't. And I used to date a lot of guys who kind of made me feel confused until I met my soulmate. And like from the day we met, I knew exactly when I was going to see him again. He was a very good communicator. It was like he knew that I was a gift and I knew that he was a gift from the very beginning. So I'll explain to you where I'm seeing that in the cards, but you have this Four of Cups energy. This is called compare and despair. This is like you're measuring how full your cup is in relation to others. Maybe you're reaching a certain age and you're like marriage is on the mind. Don't settle, friend. Do not settle, friend. And maybe you're on a weird path like me. Maybe you're just never going to get married and have a ton of fur babies and live with the love of your life. Who knows? Again, this is you dimming your light to fit into certain spaces or relationships or situations. Boop. We don't like that. Mm-mm-mm. I would love to see this pop back upright where you're like, I'm a bad bitch. I am worthy. I deserve to be cherished and honored and spoiled with love. And then you also have this Father of Swords energy, which is just about you getting clear on what you're inviting into your life and what you want in your life, what people you want in your life, what places, what things, all of that. Like refocusing all your efforts into what you're doing to drive your life forward. So probably not what you wanted to hear, but that's what's coming up in the cards. The crystal I would recommend for you, friend, is any kind of pink calcite, just reminding you to love on yourself. Just love, 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 love. I hope that was useful. Jen is feeling icky. I'm sorry you're feeling icky. You're so welcome, Priscilla. We're here every Wednesday, so come on back and hang out with us. Oh, and you guys, shameless plug, be sure there's in my bio, there's a way to sign up for my newsletter. Please do that. Just do that because my newsletter is great. It only goes out once a week. Tons of great information in there. And also my monthly tarot scopes. Okay. Which are coming up soon. I can't believe we're almost in April. My God. I haven't done any work around it, so I need to get my shit together. Okay. Sorry. My brain today. I had like brain soup. Okay. Jen is feeling icky. Back to Jen. Focus, Jackie. Focus. I'm telling you, these crystals are just like if they could sing, they're just like, la. Like, it's just such a vibe in here right now. Crystals make it so mellow. Like, and you know what's interesting is like I should do like a compilation of my live sales from like a sale with like carnelian and pyrite versus like this type of sale, and like my voice and my like my tone. I think it's just hysterical. Okay, Jen is feeling that's how you got here is my email. Yay, they're working. Hooray. Okay. Jen, you're feeling icky because you're not taking good care of yourself. Again, that came up for Laura. I mean, I think that's coming up for a lot of us right now, where all of our nervous systems are like completely burnout. there's just like so much to hold right now, you know, like I was I was I was talking to a friend the other day and they were talking about the neuroplasticity of the brain, and like we used to be tribal and like live in villages and community and like not a global community. We knew what was happening in our village. We didn't know what was happening to every village around the world. You feel? And so there's just a lot going on in the world and then a lot going on in our personal lives. And so this is a call for self-care. Because I think we hear the word self-care and we're like, oh, like a face mask and like, you know, a spa day. And it's like, no, what are you doing every day to show up for yourself, your nervous system, your body? How are you feeding yourself? How are you sleeping? How are you taking care of yourself, you know? I love this for you. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse, which means to me, like, I feel like this burnout is because you just got through something. Again, this is for Jen, where it's like you were just like feeling trapped and stuck and stagnant in something. This could have been a relationship, a job, a situation, and it was just like a pressure cooker, and now you're out of it. We love that. And then this is the Ten of Pentacles. It's really encouraging you hearth, home, connection, just kind of like taking it easy, you know, like not going out a lot, staying home a little bit more, just really being super gentle with yourself. What's coming up for me for you is, believe it or not, is phosphoterate. Phosphoterate, like I said, is like, it's a lot like lepidolite. It's just super soothing and gentle and nurturing, which I feel like you need right now. So yeah, all these cards are gorgeous. Oh, and shameless plug, this deck is for sale. This is the Way Home Tarot. It comes in this little box. It does not come with a guidebook. As you can see, mine is beat up to hell because I use mine all the time. I would say I use this deck maybe once a week. I mean, I use it a lot. And that's from someone who has hundreds of decks. So I need to get my shit together. I have too many decks, if I'm being honest. So alrighty. Let's see. Did I get to everyone? B is feeling frustrated. B is feeling frustrated. Sorry to hear that. Okay. I wouldn't get frustrated from your reading, which is really interesting. Maybe you process emotions better than the average bear. I don't know. Because although you're being frustrated, your guides are giving you signs and signals right now. They really are. They're speaking to you. You have the Ace of Swords here. So beautifully wide open, crown chakra, really maybe making more time to step into meditation and really listen to those downloads. I don't know. You have the Father of Pentacles here, which is the universe reminding you that the Gaia is infinite and abundant, and there's always enough for everyone. Our society would have us think differently, but that is a falsehood and a lie. There's always enough for you, and you are safe. And then what's really interesting is that we have this Four of Wands in reverse. So I believe you're married. And the Four of Wands is usually about marriage, not always. Maybe the frustration comes from the hubs. Maybe he's just like working long hours and you're with the kids by yourself, or he's not pitching into the chores like you need him to do. You're expecting him to kind of read your mind and do things, and he's just not doing that. Let me tell you, this is my personal opinion, but men are dumb. I have to ask my husband every single week to take out the trash. I have to be like, babe, can you take out the trash? And then like, you know, I have to like act like it's like the biggest chore in the house and like thank him. Like it's just, he does a lot for me though, I will say. But I mean, just guys are, they're ridiculous, you know? Uh, and I shouldn't say that. They just think very differently than us. And so that could be the place where the frustration is coming from. But yeah, my biggest thing for you right now is about meditation. And I really think you might already have some of this. I think chalcedony would be a really good one for you to work with at the moment. I don't know if you like frogs, but these frogs are pretty dope. But chalcedony is just super soothing, and I feel like is going to open up that throat chakra, third eye, and just kind of like really help you like get really dive into those divine messages. So I hope that's useful. Amelia is feeling anxious. Girl, girl, girl. I have to go to therapy for my anxiety. So trust me when I say I understand anxious. I'm actually doing neurofeedback lately. So anyway, by the way, does anyone here watch Real Housewives? No, not Real Housewives. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Woo, girl. You have all three. Oh, okay, got it. Um, you do? Oh my God. I love it. I love it. It's like my guilty pleasure. And I'm just like watching all of this unfold with what's her face? Taylor Frankie Paul and her baby daddy. And like it's just so sad. It's so sad. Anyway, I don't know why I'm thinking about that. Just like they could use some of these stones, right? Like maybe I need to send her a care package. Like talk about a dysregulated nervous system. That girl has dealt with so much trauma. Yes. Oh, I saw her on Call Her Daddy. Yep. Okay. Oh my God, she's such a mess. So, my sweet Amelia, who's feeling anxious, in the center of your reading, you have the Judgment card. And this means that first off, all of your cards are in the major arcana, which means to me that you're going through a big life transition. And in this transition, you are at the center of your reading, you're casting so much judgment on yourself, meaning that you are setting really intense expectations for yourself and any other party involved. Like really intense expectations. And I feel like that's going to constantly lead to disappointment and perhaps anxiety, right? And I feel like you need to start peeling away those layers of those expectations and like setting more realistic ones in a way to be gentler to yourself, you know? And you also have this Wheel of Fortune, meaning to me that, they're telling me that this is like a turning point in your life. And that's exciting. And you get to greet the energy of it. So I do some marketing consulting and some HR consulting on the side because I have my corporate girly background. And I have this one client who has a new hire starting in a couple weeks, and he was like freaking out. Oh my God, how am I going to train her? Da 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 da, like going on because he's like really all in his head and it's all ego driven. And I was like, look, you have two ways of greeting the situation. You can be like, oh my God, I'm so excited for her to start on Monday. And like, I don't have to train her and she works for me. And if she has questions, like she's going to shadow me and it's her job to like create training manuals or like figure it out. Like we're a startup and how exciting is this? And the new chapter of my business and like I'm starting to hire employees and isn't this amazing? Or you can go into it with fear and dread and everything's going wrong and she's going to think I'm unprofessional because I don't have a training manual. Like there's two ways of looking at everything, and you need to bring your most positive self to this life transition. Like every day is a mystery. Like instead of being like, oh, I don't know what's happening. You'd be like, I don't know what's happening. Isn't that great? There's so many cool possibilities. And you also have the strength card in reverse, which means to me that you're just not feeling very courageous. You're just feeling like, yeah, yeah, I feel like you're wishing for someone to protect you, and the only person who's going to do that, my love, is you. Trust me. Trust me. Um, I really feel like you need this little gray calcite horse for some reason. I just feel like it's the year of the horse, and I feel like you need like a reminder or like a token to like go out there and like do some cool shit. And it's like, again, I know we don't want to bypass. I want you to feel your feelings. You're going through a lot right now, but also remember that you're a bad bitch. And the fire horse is like, it doesn't ask, it just takes what it wants. It's like badass energy. So anyway, I hope that was useful, Amelia. Put him in your bin. You got it. You got it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about your dog. That's so crazy. My dog died 8 days ago as well. Oh, and my dog was only 8. I'm so sorry. Black cats are cool. I actually don't do personal readings on the live, and I'm actually not a medium. So, like, will he return to you as another pet? Like, that would be a great question for a medium. A medium talks to the other side, like they talk to the dead. Whereas, like, I just pull tarot cards and we kind of like see what themes and archetypes and messages from the guides come through. So, if you'd like a general reading, throw your name and how you're feeling today in the chat, and I'll pull some cards for you. I'm so, so sorry that your baby died. It's the worst. I mean, literally, that's so crazy. Yeah, it was last Tuesday. Our dogs died on the same day. Maybe they're playing in heaven together. Ashley is curious, excited, nervous, and stressed. All at once, girl. All at once. That's some big energy. Big, big energy. And my puppy was Poncho. Baby Poncho. James is actually picking up his ashes this evening. Okay, I mean, like, what you're telling me is kind of matching the energy of the cards. So, in the center of your reading, actually, you have like the Tower card, which is the card of divine destruction. There's big, big changes happening in your life. This could mean that you've like quit your job and you've decided you're moving to Brazil. This could be you broke up with someone because you knew it wasn't right. This could be like you're running off with your lover to Paris. I don't know. It's big energy. It can be scary at times, but it also can be really, really powerful. Like we're clearing away things so that things can begin. I really love the imagery of this as a wildfire because, hi, I live in Colorado. Okay, so we have to worry about wildfires all the time. And people don't realize like nature always wins. So we have like an emergency plan and then a backup emergency plan. But like the wildfires actually like help certain plants and things grow that couldn't grow otherwise. So I want you to that's how I want you to think of that card. You also have the lovers in reverse, which can mean to me like that you're making big decisions in your life right now because it's really about mirrors and reflections, but it also can be about love sometimes and romantic love. And when it's in reverse, maybe you're nervous, excited, stressed or whatever because you're entering into a big relationship and that's scary and you're falling in love. It could be that too. But it could just be about all the big decisions that you're making in your life. And then you have this Ace of Wands energy in reverse, and they're just reminding you like you're a bad bitch. Let's get back to basics, right? Let's turn that right side up, and that the world is your oyster, and that you have so many beautiful things in front of you, and you know this is good change. You do. There's a part of you that really knows already, even before I told you. And I'm excited to see what this next chapter is. I think you need to bring some positive energy into your life. So I'm going to recommend yellow calcite, like just like thoughts become things. I think it's really important for you to stay positive right now as you're moving through these stressful situations. So thanks for being here, Ashley. Your new baby is the year of the fire horse. Oh my gosh, when are you due, babe? Work has so much going on, but also custody battles upcoming in court. Got it. Rebecca and feeling defeated. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rebecca. I'm sorry pup. Hello, newbies. Hi, is it Jessica? Hi, Jessica. Yes. It's the hardest thing we go through as pet moms, isn't it? Pet moms and dads. Okay. So this is for sweet Rebecca. I mean, talk about depleted. You've got the 10 of Wands here, which is just carrying the heavy load, feeling absolutely and utterly exhausted, burnout. I mean, what a What a great card to express burnout, right? You have this Four of Swords where you intuitively know how to take that time for rest and reset. Like, you're protecting your peace. So I'm proud of you there. And you do have the Seven of Swords. Like, I think there's like some truth seeking that you need to have closure around this, because I don't know if there's like a thought, like maybe the vet didn't do all they could do, or I don't know if it was a car wreck. I don't know how your puppy died, but there is just kind of like this, oh my God, how could this have happened? And maybe a little bit of anger at the universe. But the Seven of Swords is about seeing the truth. I do recommend that you go to see a medium, especially a pet medium. If anyone has any recommendations, drop that in the chat so that you can talk to your beloved puppy. And then the stone that I'm recommending to you is lapidolite. Lapidolite is like the lavender of crystals. It's super soothing and gentle. And shameless plug, guys, I sell everything that you see here. Either here, you can claim it tonight in the chat, or on my website. I think I got to everybody. If I didn't, please put your name and how you're feeling today in the chat for a general pull. They're free. Come on in, kitten. Other than that, I think that's it for the night. I'm here. I'm glad that you found that useful, Rebecca. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. You guys, I'm here every week, same time, same place. I do a live crystal sale with a different theme each week. Tonight was soothing stones. And then at the very end, I read tarot cards for you. So hit that subscribe button. And also, if you feel inclined, you can sign up for my newsletter. That link is in my bio. And it just kind of like tells you when I'm going live. You get a cute little reminder like 5 minutes before. And also just like any cool product offerings, workshops, things I have going on. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Can you DM? You didn't get to hear because of your toddler. I don't remember your reading, friend, but yes, feel free to DM me. Maybe I pull another card for you. Love you all so much. If you ordered crystals tonight, please pay attention to your inbox. I'll be sending you an invoice shortly, and hope to see you on the flip side. Love y'all. Bye.